Welcome back and happy Sunday. I'm Josephine Sage. Let's talk weather. Of course, throughout today, we've seen a little bit of that precipitation move on through, but a lot of that snow is focused in those higher elevations, and some of it is still going to linger into tomorrow. So we do have these cooler temperatures continuing. It's felt a little bit on that cool side of things even today, but looking into Monday and Tuesday, that'll continue. However, we're looking forward to Wednesday because we're going to increase by just a few degrees to set us up right around those seasonal averages. However, before we look forward to that, we're still looking at those elevated wind speeds, unfortunately. Through the valleys, a little bit less, maybe 30, 35 miles an hour still sticking around, but down that I-70 corridor and stretching down towards the San Juans, we still have 75-mile-an-hour winds. So definitely on that higher side of things, and with this fresh snowfall, if you have those travel plans, maybe try not to. There's going to be some treacherous travel, some blowing snow, some low visibility if you're headed towards those higher regions. And again, we've been continuing to watch this storm system, but it's going to move on out fairly quickly. We're watching off the west coast this high pressure ridge that's building and building and building to return dry air, to return a little bit of an increase in terms of those temperatures like I mentioned. Now, before that happens, though, we're focusing on these snow projections. We're noticing by the time we're kind of getting into Monday, those early morning hours, middle of the night, snow totals, 18 inches through Telluride, 10 inches through Gunnison, 30 inches through Aspen. We're looking at 11 inches through Steamboat Springs. Locally, possibly those totals in the higher regions could be just about an inch, maybe 2 inches. So lots and lots of snowfall, lots and lots of snow accumulation from this previous storm. Unfortunately, we are actually still in a drought. We haven't reached up to what we're typically used to in terms of snowpack for this year, which means fire danger is up, especially as we get that drier air moving on in. But earlier today, we were feeling 49 in Grand Junction. We were feeling 45 in Montrose, and that is actually a few degrees shy of those seasonal averages. Quite different from the last couple of days we've been feeling 48 instead of that typical 53. That low end of things, though, is, well, just 2 degrees above what we're typically used to as we're kind of getting into the month of March. Now, speaking of Monday, those peak temperatures are happening during those late to afternoon hours. Very similar temperatures to what we've been feeling today, but a lot less humid, a lot less precipitation that's going to be expected if you're headed out and about. Now, about a week out, we're still expecting a 33% chance below those normal temperatures for the Grand Valley. But again, we're going to kind of start to hang out in those low 50s, which is a lot closer to those seasonal averages. And exciting news, 17 days away is that spring time starting on March 20th. It is just around the corner. And you know what else is just around the corner? Well, daylight savings. We're going to notice that sunset today was around 6:09, and we're going to notice March 9th, we're going to jump up to that 6:16 sunset, but then we fast forward an hour in just 7 days, and that's when we're going to start to see that after 7 p.m. sunset. But Discovery Auto Group's 7-day forecast does have that warm-up expected for Wednesday, Thursday, and then returning back down to those seasonal averages come Friday, Saturday, a little bit of an increase come Sunday. And we're going to notice in Montrose, it's that same kind of trend, 40s as we start the work week and continuing just right around that for the rest of the work week and the weekend.